What interferes with your happiness? Well, that is a good question because a lot of the time I can't figure it out. Sometimes it's really obvious, sometimes have no clue. But BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can connect in a safe and private online environment, super convenient. You can start communicating in under 24 hours. It is not self-help, it is actual professional counseling. Send a message to your counselor anytime. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. And all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. You can do it right in the comfort of your own home. Anything you share with your counselor is confidential and it's affordable. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. We want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/reps. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/reps. Your health is more important than just diet and exercise. Research increasingly shows that a healthy gut microbiome is crucial to a healthy life. And Pendulum is designed to aid those who have type 2 diabetes and helps to lower A1C and manage after-meal blood sugar spikes. Pendulum Glucose Control is the first and only medical probiotic clinically shown to help manage type 2 diabetes when taken with medication. We urge our listeners to learn about Pendulum Glucose Control and how it can help manage their diabetes naturally. Pendulum's team of scientists, doctors, and innovators isolated the unique strains of a beneficial gut bacteria that help people with type 2 diabetes manage their blood sugar levels. Pendulum is the only place to purchase a newly isolated, highly sought-after strain called Akkermansia. If you or someone you love has type 2 diabetes, take control of glucose levels with Pendulum Glucose Control. Use code REPS at pendulumlife.com to get 20% off all products. That's pendulumlife.com. Promo code REPS for 20% off.
All right, guys. Every now and again, I like to play games on my phone. Not more than Jeanna does. Jeanna loves to play games on her phone. Preferably, the two of us, we like to play it first thing in the morning when we're up pretty early. I like to play them on airplanes. And then, of course, when I can't sleep at night or I'm needing to wind down, I will sometimes play matching games on my phone. But especially, I have fallen in love with playing Best Fiends. Fiends. Best Fiends. It has been the perfect pick-me-up during this holiday action. Best Fiends has a unique gameplay, an amazing storyline, collectible fiends, and tons of fun puzzles. And you can play it anywhere. You don't have any Wi-Fi? It's not a problem. Play Best Fiends wherever and whenever you want with offline mode. So even if your holiday travels take you off the beaten path, you can still play Best Fiends. Download Best Fiends free today on the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best, Fiends.
All right. Well, hey guys, welcome to Between the Reps with Brooke and Jeanna. We have a special, very special, probably our favorite guest.
Yep.
We have
Devon. We have Devon Giordano.
We have Devon Giordano. I was like, how does she say her last name? Giordano? How do you say it, Dev?
That's close. It's Giordano.
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 DiGiorno.
A pizza paia.
That's a pizza.
Oh, DiGiorno.
DiGiorno. I wish I was related to them.
To the DiGiorno?
No shit, man. No
I kept thinking like, oh yeah, Giordano. I know that. It's a pizza company. Oh, that's DiGiorno.
Dude, I'd even take like if my last name was like Little Caesars.
Gina Little Caesars.
Gina Little Caesars. Fun fact. I was just telling my mom this. If Ruby gets married to her boyfriend,
yes.
I mean, that's not in the cards right now, but at some point, my son figured this out and I hadn't even thought of it. Her name would be Ruby Rubio.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's very close to Rubio's, which is a pretty, it's a good restaurant.
Oh, there you go.
It's like fast food.
It's a pretty good restaurant. It's not like fast food.
Well, Rubio's, they do like, it's like Hawaiian type food.
Oh,
I think, right?
That does not sound like it matches at all.
I know.
Yeah, we have Hawaiian food. It's Rubio's.
Rubio. It's Hawaiian food's probably the wrong. Whatever it is, they got fish tacos and like bowls.
Sounds,
anyways,
Latin.
I would trust you on that.
Yeah. Well, Christian I think his dad's Mexican. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Brooke and Jeanna. Already said that. And
hey, welcome to an episode of Brooke and Jeanna, and we're in between the reps.
Dude, this is just we're so stupid.
If you guys are just listening and you're not watching, you can just imagine, just close your eyes and imagine right now a screen, right? And it's Gina's head and her shoulders, but right near her shoulders are her knees. Just squished.
I just look like I'm Humpty Dumpty or something. Yeah. All right. So, Brooke, brag on Devon.
All right, everybody.
It's all on you.
Gina and I, we're gonna get you and I some new headphones.
All right. I'm sorry.
You're killing me. Actually, you're not killing me, man. I just keep thinking about everyone listening. I feel like we're right on the cusp of everyone jumping ship,
Yeah.
So the best thing we can do is
I'm keeping this arm behind me. And then that way I can't do anything because Lord knows I will.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do it like this.
Gina and I have been wanting to have Devon on for a while now. We've brought it up and talked about it. Because if you guys don't know who Devon is, we've had her on the podcast. She is my wizard. That's what her title is. The wizard does a lot. And she also is an incredible writer. And she's been writing a book. And it's getting very close to being finished. And
I cannot wait.
I can't wait either because this idea just came to my mind. But we're 100% going to do a Between the Ribs and Should Have Swiped Left book tour.
Oh, yeah. Devon's like, oh wait, you guys are jumping on my my thing.
No, I want you guys there.
No, we're the ones that just take her around.
We are going.
We take her around and basically what I've done to you, Gina, and now I've created a monster because you're very into yourself.
Such an asshole.
But I kind of forced you into the spotlight,
yeah, you just really created a full monster.
Yeah, like when we were in Austin, Texas, and you were vlogging.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to give the people what they want.
Now what you and I will do is we will go around and we'll be like, have you guys heard of Devon's book? Have you heard of the author, Devon Giordano?
I can see Devon becoming a full diva.
Oh yeah.
Total diva.
For sure.
Devon, I call her. I'm like, hey, Devon, I know you have a very busy schedule. Is there any way you can help me with? She goes, no.
No, I was just going to say, she probably won't even answer our calls.
I'll have my assistant answer.
Yeah. I would like the position.
Hey, Devon, when you get big and famous, will you just promise that you can help find someone to take over the wizard duties? It's going to be tough to find someone.
Yeah.
It's
going to be hard.
So.
Definitely not for me. I would be like,
no, it is not the wizard.
No, I'm definitely not the wizard.
I'll still do my wizarding.
I can find hazards. Hazards, not a wizard.
You're my 6.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a 6.
Everyone needs a 6.
Everyone needs a 6 on their team.
So Dev, tell us about your book that you are writing.
Yeah, actually, Devon, introduce yourself for those of you that are new, and then just how you started. Maybe you could even say the title of the book and when you started doing it and when you decided to start just writing.
Okay.
About it.
Well, I decided to start writing about it a couple years after my divorce. So I was married for 12 years. I've been divorced for about 10. And
yeah. Girl power. We're alone. Woo!
Hey, you guys, this is our divorcee squad. So
yeah,
we support each other.
Yeah. Well, right after the divorce, I got online and started doing the online dating because, I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
Dude, that's what everyone does now.
Right?
I still have not.
No, you haven't.
Oh, Gina.
I know. I can't do it.
I just like to I just like to, when I'm traveling with Devon, I like will get on dating apps to just almost, it's like fun.
Yeah. But so like, I think I would enjoy the swiping.
Yeah, that's what I enjoy.
But then anything past that, I would have no clue what to do.
Right.
You know, like
actually scheduling a date.
Big Dick 24 liked your photo, and you're like,
cool.
Is this just like going to be a hookup?
Wait a minute.
You're like, how big is big?
Right. Well, and then you have like looking for love, and then you're like, pussy.
What
like
a
you
bitch.
can't win. Yeah, you can't win. What a bitch. Jesus.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Devon, continue.
Well, I jumped right in because I was like, hey, I had met Rob when I was 20. And so I didn't really have like all that much experience dating. So I was like, cool. And at the time, Plenty of Fish was a big online dating site.
Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
In a dark, murky, shallow pool.
in a pond.
In a pond.
Puddle.
Yeah, in a cesspool.
In a pond that's located on a golf course.
Lots of mosquitoes. Lots of mosquitoes.
A lot of standing water.
Stagnant. Yeah.
So I started talking to, a couple of people, and like right off the bat, the messages were weird. Like, hey, how are you? Where'd you grow up? And then bam, like masturbating videos.
Yeah.
Or
oh my God.
Just
it was so bizarre. And so, I went on a few dates.
Did you, I want to know if you ever went on a date with one that sent a masturbating video.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Those got
I feel like that may not be a deal breaker for me.
You have to wait at least until after the first date. A few hours, get a masturbating video.
Yeah. Oh man, you're really good at that.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Great job.
Way to go.
Great finish.
Practice does make perfect. Apparently.
Seriously. All right. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
10,000 hours. The 10,000 hours thing.
Oh my God. Okay. So.
Well, I would tell my friends these stories, and they were just kind of blown away, and we all got like a good laugh out of most of them. And so this one particular guy, I got totally catfished, and it went on for a couple of weeks, and I was telling my friend about it, and she goes, "You should write a book." And she said it a couple of times, and I never really thought about it. I always kind of like enjoyed creative writing, but I'm really not that good at it. And so one night I was just kind of having some wine, and I was like, maybe I'll start writing these down. And so I started like kind of taking notes on all of these weird little characters that I had come across. And I was like, maybe this could be a book. Maybe this could be a book. So it's been many years in the making, and
you're like, so I'm still single.
So I'm still single.
So if you're wondering, I
have years of experience in this. This is not 2 chapters.
And so if you're listening to this and you want to be in the book,
you can find me on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
So I've got several chapters written and notes on plenty of others. There's a couple that were kind of dark that I've had to like work on kind of finding the humor in. Because for a while I was really disappointed. Like I would get my hopes up, like these guys seem so great on paper, and then you meet them and they're like, oh, listing off their medications at dinner.
Like, fuck.
And, so I had to figure out how to put a spin on some of the darker ones, but yeah, it's kind of coming along. And so just recently I really started working on it again and came up with a title, which is Should Have Swiped Left.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's coming along.
How many chapters do you have?
Written, I have 10. I'm working on the 11th, but I have notes on about 20.
Oh, wow.
Now, these aren't all like relationships. Some of these were just texting interactions or phone call interactions that went sideways and, turned out really kind of funny. Couple of them were relationships that ended really weird, like with pee in my shampoo.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah, but yeah, so I've got a few more to write, and then I think I can start working on finding an editor because it needs a little bit of editing. What I sent you guys is so rough. But
I'm like, I didn't get anything.
I sent it to you a while back, didn't I?
I don't know if you did. I never saw it.
Okay, well, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. Because I love your stories.
I think Brooke's read a little bit of it.
Yep.
So do you feel like you're just done at this point? or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at what point are like done with the online dating?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like if you live in a small town, how are you going to meet people?
Right. And I do live in a small town.
Right.
And, but even the online thing, like it, everybody knows everybody, everybody who's single around here has dated someone that I know. So yeah, I'm pretty done.
You know what? I don't think it's over for you. No, I really don't. I mean, I'm optimistic about myself and I'm 51. So, I mean, I also don't want a relationship right now. But I feel like I was telling Brooke, I think that by the time, like when I decide that I want to, I'm going to be too old and crusty to even get anyone.
No, that's why we got to.
It's going to be like too late. That's
why, between the reps, we got to make you a bunch of money. So,
yeah.
It makes it sound like I'm looking for a dude to like take care of me.
Well, it might be to where you find someone who's interested in you, but also in your money.
Sure, use me for my money.
You might want that if it's like you're just looking for a young hot guy to clean your pool and fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I want.
Oh, pool boy.
Really, all I want is a pool boy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
kind of my goal at this point too.
Yeah. I was talking to someone and the thing is like, they're like, oh, do you date? And I'm like, I mean, kinda. I mean, I really, and there may be a time that I want to introduce somebody to my kids and my friends. I haven't found them yet, Mm-hmm. And so it's like, until I found that person, I'd rather just fuck you once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like go out to a dinner so I don't feel like a total slut. And that's pretty much all I want.
They're like, hey, do you want to get dinner? And you're like, I'll just grab something on my way.
Right. I'll just grab a snack.
You're like, listen, I know what I want. I'm turning it in and out.
Yeah. I mean, that makes me sound way tougher than I am. I do like having somebody that I can feel cared about. Not in love, but like cared about somebody. It's not just like a booty call. I would feel, I only like to see people that don't make me feel like calling me at, 9:00, come over, fuck me and like, okay, time to go, Yeah. Like when it's like you have a friendship and a mutual understanding, that's kind of the way that I like it personally.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think I've ever defined more than that. And like I said, as the older I get, the less of those I'm going to find. I like really need to just like build up a roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that for you, Jeanna.
Yeah. If anyone out there, I'm just kidding. That's so creepy.
Yeah, your Monday, Wednesday, Friday, guys.
Pics. Yeah. Do not send me dick pics.
You just
or masturbation videos.
You just start getting a bunch of videos. Right. All right. Whoever can be the most Creative.
I'm just over there rating them. That's a 6 for you.
No, it's just like this. It's Zoom calls, like a Zoom meeting where it's like me, you, and Devon, and we're interviewing dudes to date you, like to join your roster.
Yeah.
And like the big screen on Zoom is the guy, and then the little ones are us, and we've got scorecards, like little whiteboards.
That sounds horrible.
We're like, all right, now sing us Twinkle Twinkle Little
Star while masturbating. And see if you can keep it up. Oh my God, no. Your health is more important than just diet and exercise. Research increasingly shows that a healthy gut microbiome is crucial to a healthy life, and Pendulum is designed to aid those who have type 2 diabetes and helps to lower A1C and manage after-meal blood sugar spikes. Pendulum Glucose Control is the first and only medical probiotic clinically shown to help manage type 2 diabetes when taken with medication. We urge our listeners to learn about Pendulum Glucose Control and how it can help manage their diabetes naturally. Pendulum's team of scientists, doctors, and innovators isolated the unique strains of a beneficial gut bacteria that help people with type 2 diabetes manage their blood sugar levels. Pendulum is the only place to purchase a newly isolated, highly sought-after strain called Akkermansia. Pendulum is formulated and bottled in the U.S. with the highest safety and quality standards, non-GMO project verified. If you or someone you love has type 2 diabetes, take control of glucose levels with Pendulum Glucose Control. Use code REPS at pendulumlife.com to get 20% off all products. That's pendulumlife.com. Promo code REPS for 20% off.
All right, guys, it's the holiday season, which means it's time to do tons of shopping, working out a ton because we're trying to balance out all the delicious treats we're going to be eating. And that means we're going to need deodorant. Okay? And speaking of deodorant, Native is coming out with all their new holiday-inspired scented products. Native cares about the products you put on your body. They're all about stopping the stink the right way. That's the Native difference. You've heard me talk about Native's legendary aluminum-free deodorant, but Native's mission is to overhaul your entire hygiene routine by creating products that are made with simple ingredients like shea butter and coconut oil so you can smell great all day long. Native has a scent for everyone. Try their holiday scented deodorant, body wash, or toothpaste in scents like candy cane, sugar cookie, and my favorite, fresh mistletoe, for a limited time. Just like many of you, I'm sure, my stocking was always full of things like underwear, socks, and then of course, deodorant, body wash, toothpaste. So with Native's holiday scents, this is a perfect opportunity to snatch up some really wonderful stocking stuffers for all of your loved ones. Hands down, my favorite scent for the holiday scents is the fresh mistletoe. I'm not really a sweet scent kind of deodorant wearer. However, I do appreciate the smell when Jeanna wears it. All right, guys, stay merry, happy, and fresh this holiday season. You will love Native's limited time seasonal products as much as we do. Go to nativedeo.com/reps or use promo code REPS at checkout and get 20% off your first order. That's nativedeo.com/reps or use promo code REPS at checkout for 20% off your first order.
Devon, can you pull up the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's read us a little.
Let's have
read us
you
a little excerpt.
read us a few things. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. Oh boy.
Do you have your chapters titled?
I do. I've titled them by the sort of the guys
Okay, so read us
what stood out from that about them.
Just
Okay.
read us first the titles of your chapters.
Okay. So I've got Mirror Masturbator.
Mirror Masturbator.
Yeah, I have Simplify the Gorilla Guy. He was so hairy. Oh my God. Like a sweater on under his t-shirt.
Oh my God.
That just makes me concerned for like your skin because I've recently gone through.
Yeah, seriously. But your whole body.
The grief-stricken one. I couldn't come up with anything like funny about him.
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
Grief-stricken.
So sad.
The Dutchman who ate all and drank all of our wine and dinner that he ordered that we split and then wanted to go Dutch.
Oh no. Oh my God.
El Camarón, which means shrimp in Spanish. I will let you.
I can just imagine what that means.
Figure that one.
Yeah.
The catfish.
Oh yeah.
The most recent one is I'm going back and forth between this one. It's either Bad Santa or Santa with no sack.
I like Santa with no sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sackless Santa.
Yeah, because I know that one.
Yeah.
Definitely sackless.
Square peg in a round hole.
Oh,
Like a pirate?
No, that's a peg leg.
Yeah, I know, but I know that story.
Oh, you do? Oh, I don't know the story.
Like a pirate?
Oh my God. So what happens when you're catfished? Like, at what point did you know?
When I finally, oh wait, hold on. When I finally looked up, because he was so, we talked for a couple of weeks and he was super engaging, like wanted to know about my kids, like texted me constantly. We talked on the phone. And then we were supposed to meet for coffee and suddenly he was in New York because his dad died. He told me his dad died. And I was like, oh my gosh, like,
right.
Can I do anything? I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. So he was sending me pictures from New York and he sent one from a tattoo shop and all of his pictures were like, none of them were selfies. You know how when you're sending your friends a picture or sending someone a picture, like you're like, oh, selfie.
Yeah, which I don't do. So I easily could be a catfish. Easily. Sorry. I want you to finish your story and then I want to come back to that because that's what I was going to say. Okay, go. But
none of them were selfies. They were all, taken by someone else and they were pretty good quality. And I was like, oh, wow. Your friends take good pictures. So he sends me a photo and he's like, I'm getting some ink in honor of my dad. And he's getting a tattoo on his forearm. And I was sitting there thinking about it. And I was like, I think he already had that tattoo like 2 weeks ago.
No.
And so I'm talking to my friend at work one day and she goes, he looks like an NFL player. Like he just looks like a professional athlete. He was really attractive, like, nice body, everything. And so I was like, she goes, you should look up NFL players and see if you see any pictures. So anyways, long story short, I Google NFL players with Egyptian tattoos and this NFL player pops up named Arian Foster. And it's all the pictures that this guy has sent me.
Stop. Old.
And I was like,
wow.
I highly doubt you own a ranch, in this little town that I live in. And so anyways, we start investigating. We pull out our private investigator hats and reverse search a phone number and find that it's registered to this woman that lives, near me. And then we look her up and lo and behold, she's married to this smarmy little, middle-aged guy.
Stop it.
That's who it was.
So what do you think the point is? Because I always trip out,
I don't know.
I always trip out on why people are doing this. I mean, is he getting nude photos of you?
No. No.
Is he getting
and never even asked for anything like
right?
that? Like
That's
it never
what I'm
even
wondering.
went that direction.
Like somebody that does that. I mean, are they think like what is the end game?
I don't know.
I think
know.
part of it is like you have these people
They're bored.
Well, I think that there's people that, you know, they really enjoy. It's like people that really get into things like Sims, you know, like where you like where you can be anyone. You can make your character whatever you want.
But after you're creating this whole relationship with somebody, you have to know that it's going to go bad. I mean, can you imagine if he just showed up? I mean, he was probably never going to show up.
No.
But can you imagine if he did?
Right. Where I'm expecting this beautiful black man and this little overweight middle-aged white guy shows up.
I mean, like, he's like, yeah, you know, I haven't been in the sun and I lost, you know, haven't been in the gym. Like,
I also shrunk.
Know. Yeah.
Shorter, but that's genetic. It's genetic.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not you.
So Devon, what happened?
Well, so I texted him and I said, I don't think, you know, Arian Foster would really appreciate you using his photos trying to catfish women. And he disappeared and never answered me back. And a couple weeks later, he texted me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I was like, oh, well, let's see what this guy has to say. I said, you know, hi, back from New York. And he writes back, ha ha ha. My friend had my phone and was messing around. I was like, for 3 weeks?
3 weeks?
Whatever, loser.
What an idiot.
So it was pretty funny, but
you should have really freaked him out and like told him like what his real name was.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I know your wife, so-and-so, and just made him shit his pants.
I should have. Well, come to find out, I was telling another friend about it, and she had someone that she knew who had a really similar experience. And she actually set up a time to meet this guy and like went and got, you know, waxed and was like ready for this weekend at this, you know, local spa here.
Yeah.
Never showed up.
Wait, but not the same guy.
We don't know if it was the same guy or
not. But not the same pictures. Right.
I never saw this girl's pictures, but it was really similar to it was the same sort of story that he told me. Like he just moved here from Colorado. He had sold his business. He was starting ranching.
Oh my God.
So
what assholes just messing with people's lives, you know?
It's so dumb. So yeah, I don't know what the end game is. But the online dating is so weird anyways, because you can be talking to somebody and, you know, as soon as the conversation is like sort of boring and tedious, you just swipe to somebody else. There's hundreds of people that you can connect with. And that's what I found is one of the weirdest things is like, nobody actually really wants to get to know the other person or put any time or energy into it. It's just kind of like chatting and then, you know, on to the next.
Right. Well, because I was trying to think, I feel like, you know, it used to be, I'm all back in my day.
In the day.
Because I did so much dating when I was younger. I was married forever. But it used to just be that you met people that you ran into or that were in similar circles or whatever. And the online dating is it's the first thing that you do now. Mm-hmm. And I was just asking him somebody else and he was saying, well, I mean, how else am I going to meet anybody? And I just thought, but there's just especially for somebody who is trying to find the one, when you're in this sea of people, how can you eat? I don't even know how that can happen.
Yeah.
Especially men who are just like squirrel, you know, boobs. I just feel like they're just inundated with so many choices.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I wish the playing field was a little smaller. That's all. That's all a girl could want, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Just want the playing field to be smaller. It's like, fuck.
Yep.
So yeah, never done it. I I don't know. Like, how do you feel when you meet that first person the first time? Like, is it awkward? Yeah. Now you're a professional.
Now I'm a pro.
Yeah.
Now it's just for research.
Oh,
now
I love
I'm
it.
like, so tell me your deep, dark secrets.
I love it. Because I'm writing a book about you.
Tell me all your little quirks and weirdnesses. Yeah. So no, it is super awkward. It's super awkward. Like, you go and it's kind of like, hey.
Yeah. Cause what I've found that's really strange to me, and because you were saying before, everybody fucking FaceTimes and sends selfies. I mean, I'll get like a text and be like, send me something sexy. And I'm like, what? I'm sitting on the couch fucking eating. Like, I don't even know how to take pictures of myself. Like, no. Right. And I just say no.
Right.
You know, like, you can just see me in person. You've already seen me. I'm not sending pictures. Or like, I'll have to sit there and like, you know, you take a picture and then you kind of go, oh God, like my left tit looks weird in that one. Like, you know, you're trying to like push it up in your bra and then trying to find the lighting. And, you know, I mean, it's like, it's just such a weird concept to me, you know, or somebody FaceTiming me. I'm like, oh, like, you know, I like throw the phone and like run in the other room and hide. Like, you know, I can't do it. It's a young person thing. You guys are younger than me. So yeah, I don't like it.
No, I don't either. I know if I get FaceTime calls, I'm like, oh, you gotta give a girl some warning. I gotta put my tooth in. I gotta put my tooth in.
Don't bring up the tooth. I feel so bad. God.
My tooth in. That's a megabond.
Yeah. I don't get it. I can't do it. That's why I really need to like date somebody my own age. I can't keep dating these younger guys.
Jeanna, even the old ones.
But that's it. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I keep thinking like they're from my generation.
No, I tried it. I was like,
they still FaceTime and want pictures.
Yep. They're going after the 20 something.
Well, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I think I'm going to be alone. That's fine.
We'll just have dogs in our own compound.
I don't want a dog ever.
You want Maui.
No, I love Maui. Maui's adorable, but first of all, he snores ridiculously. I don't sleep as it is. But no, it's so funny because like I feel like all of my kids really feel sorry for me because I'm finally getting rid of Ruby. I've had somebody living in my household for 31 years, and I'm finally getting rid of Ruby, and they think that I'm going to be so depressed that I need a dog. You know, like I have no friends or anything to do, and all I can think of is that's the last thing I fucking want. Is something to take care of. Right. Something I have to find somebody to watch if I go somewhere or do something. Hell no. And they keep threatening to like give me a dog for Christmas. I was like, I will fucking give it right back. I have a black heart. I will take it to the pound.
You're like, that will be re-gifted.
That will be re-gifted. I'm not keeping a fucking animal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, I have two that you can choose from if you really want one.
I don't.
Okay.
I really don't. Yeah.
Hey, and we know that Devon's dogs love you, Jeanna.
Dude.
All dogs love Jeanna.
All dogs love me. And that's not for me. I'm not like, patting myself on the back. It's like they know that I'm not into them.
It's because they like it when you play hard to get.
Yeah. They think I'm playing hard to get. I really just don't. What? And it's like, do you know what? Like a shitty person I feel like, because everybody's like, oh my God, a dog is the cutest thing. Somebody, Tommy and Tiff were over when we did the Bond party, the James Bond. I know I keep saying Bond party and they're like Bond party, not bondage, James Bond. And Tiff's like sitting on the couch and she's just going through video after video of dogs or horses or all this stuff. And I'm just looking at it, just going, ew. I don't want to look at any of that shit. And it's so funny because like people will always be like, isn't this the cutest dog? Isn't it the cutest this? And I'm like, nah, I mean, I pretend.
And you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really cute.
And then they're like, oh, you want to hold it?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, no. Yeah. I'm a bad
That's
person.
so funny.
Life, for the most part, can be pretty great, but then also sometimes it really isn't. And sometimes you need to talk to somebody about what you're going through, whether it's stress or depression, or, I mean, there's so many things that could be going on in your life. And that's why we use BetterHelp. BetterHelp is not self-help. It is professional counseling. You can send a message to your counselor anytime. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. And it's so easy. You don't have to wait in an uncomfortable waiting room. You can do it right in the comfort of your own home, or your car, or your office. The service is available for clients worldwide. There is a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. They're licensed professional counselors. They specialize in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, self-esteem, and anything you share is confidential. It's professional, affordable, convenient. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp, they're recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. We want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/reps. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/reps.
All right, guys, every now and again, I like to play games on my phone. Not more than Jeanna does. Jeanna loves to play games on her phone. Preferably, the two of us, we like to play it first thing in the morning when we're up pretty early. I like to play them on airplanes. And then, of course, when I can't sleep at night or I'm needing to wind down, I will sometimes play matching games on my phone. But especially, I have fallen in love with playing Best Fiends. Fiends. Best Fiends. It has been the perfect pick-me-up during this holiday action. Best Fiends has a unique gameplay, an amazing storyline, collectible fiends, and tons of fun puzzles. And you can play it anywhere. You don't have any Wi-Fi? It's not a problem. Play Best Fiends wherever and whenever you want with offline mode. So even if your holiday travels take you off the beaten path, you can still play Best Fiends. I like to play Best Fiends with my best friend. Jeanna and I can be pretty competitive when it comes to playing games on our phone when they have levels. I will say she does kick my butt all the time, but I love the friendly competition. Download Best Fiends free today on the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best, Fiends.
They're like babies. They're like cute when they're someone else's. And then you can, from afar.
Yeah, like I'm not even a huge baby person. I like toddlers. I like playing with kids. I mean, that sounds really bad. I love playing with kids. Fuck. But yeah, I'm not even really that into babies. Like I know that I was super into my babies. You know what I really don't like is somebody who constantly talks about their fucking baby.
Yeah.
Like understand that, yes, I can like your child or, be around your child, but I don't want to hear how incredible your child is 24/7. Actually, nobody else does. You're the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's annoying to me. I mean, I'm going to, sorry, I'm going on this.
No, I love it. Keep going on the rant.
You're going to be such a good grandma.
I hate babies. I hate animals. Oh my God.
I'm not looking for a boyfriend, but I'm looking for a pool boy. And I want a pool boy that makes me feel like he cares about me, but won't overstay his welcome.
That doesn't have any pets or babies.
It rarely wants to buy me dinner.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Oh my God. I'm just realizing how fucked up I am. Yeah. Yeah. People that brag about their animals and babies, it's just annoying. All right, moving on. Let's change the subject because I was just thinking of other things I could say and I'm like, don't say that.
Why not? I always love it when you talk about like when you were had a bunch of little kids at your house, you're like trying to keep your shit together and get shit done. And you like to bitch about the moms that are liars on Facebook. And they're like, it's like 9 a.m. They're like, I've done my yoga. Yes. I've done all my grocery shopping, dropped all the kids are bathed and off to school.
And it's 9 a.m.
Baby Timmy is having his nap.
You're just like, okay, fuck off. I'm at home. I'm like, just sat in the car with kids screaming for, 2 hours while I have to go to like 3 different schools. And then I get home, I've just got like, Ruby with spit up on my shirt. I'm crying. My house is a mess.
You're like, this was a good idea.
Yeah.
This was a good idea.
Yeah. No, I mean, I absolutely loved being a mom. I'm just saying it's like those people that have to brag about how great they are and how great their kids are. And I'm not saying, I mean, I will, it's not like I'm like an asshole. I mean, my kids are great and I will brag on them, but to people who actually maybe know them and it's not like a giant rant. It's not like every day. First of all, I don't want them to get too big a head. Too much self-esteem is a very bad thing. Just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, it's like people on social media have to keep fucking, I don't know.
It's like that.
It's like a way. Yeah. And it's like a way of making other people feel like such failures. And some of these people I would know. And I'm like, that's not true.
Well, yeah.
You're a liar. You did not cure cancer before noon. Absolutely noon. No way. There's no way. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Enough of my rant. Back to Jordan.
I'm like, who's here?
I think my son. Talking about my kids. Okay, Jordan. So Jordan.
Back to my kids.
Jordan and I are really great friends. Good old Jordan. Thanks for being with us here today. Oh my God. All right. So how much longer do you think it's going to take you to finish this thing?
My goal is to have it done by the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
So a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been plugging away at it pretty much every night, a little bit here and there. And, awesome. Yeah. And then I have a good friend that is a real writer and,
you are a real writer.
And he's gonna help me and edit it and like, sort of expand some of the story lines, if they need to be, or, take some stuff out. So in case my dad wants to read it.
Right.
Yeah.
I say you just don't tell him.
Yeah.
I'm so glad my mom doesn't listen to this. Oh my God. I'd be in so much trouble. Seriously, so much trouble. Oh my goodness.
Well, my mom listens to this and she's like, Brooke and Jeanna.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my mom is, ultra Christian. Everything's very black and white. Doesn't like cussing. I don't know how she had 4 daughters that are so like debaucherous. Maybe literally all 4. I remember Michaela, my sister, trying to explain to my mom at a family gathering why fuck shouldn't be a bad word. Didn't go well. She's like, Mom, it's just a word. Doesn't have any power if you don't give it power. Like telling my mom, who like would never even, you can't even say God because it's taking the Lord's name in vain.
Or fart.
Oh yeah, we couldn't even say fart. Really?
Yeah.
Oh God, we couldn't say fart.
What do you say instead?
We had to say pass gas. And how lame is it to be like, in middle school or elementary school, everyone's saying fart and you have to say pass gas. We couldn't call it our period. We had to call it our menstruation cycle. Oh, wow. Yeah. Like a very, I don't even know what it is. Just odd. Very odd. I remember wanting a bra. Oh my God. I wanted a bra so bad. I didn't need a bra, but all the boys would run around which sounds really misogynistic and awful now. they would run around at recess and snap your bra.
Right.
So Jeanna was like, snap mine, snap mine. Snap. Oh man, I don't. They're like, Jeanna Chantarula doesn't wear.
Well,
a bra.
no. So that's exactly what happened.
Really?
Yes. So we're like all running around. The boys would chase the girls. Dude, this shit happened to me all the time. There was one time a boy, like the boy I liked, was finally, I don't know why this was like a normal thing, but yeah, recess gets out and it would just be instant, like girls running from boys.
Yeah, kissing.
And I remember like I ran up on the hill, stepped in dog shit
Nice.
all the time, and everyone's just like, ew, like making fun of me. And then, yeah, when I got older, it was probably middle school, and the boys would run around and snap the girls' bras. And sure enough, they went to do it to me and I didn't have one. And then everybody made fun of me. and then I went home and I was like, Mom, please get me a bra, please. Like, I just wanted like a training bra. She was like, Jeanna, you do not need a bra. That is sexual. All this stuff.
You're like, what's sexual is the movement that's going to start happening in under my shirt.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you there was zero movement.
Yeah, but I bet you're.
Yes. No, my mom, I mean, like her sex talk was, don't have sex because God thinks it's wrong. And if you do, he's watching you. He's in the room with you. Like that was, and obviously that worked because I was pregnant at 18. I don't know how babies were made.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So anyway,
you're just in there going, my man.
My man. Hey. Yeah, no, it's just very, very, very strict. Yeah, we all rebelled. Don't be that strict with your kids, people.
Yeah. I don't have kids, but but yeah, don't do it.
You're gonna end up like me.
Tell you what though, between you and Devon, there's so much knowledge and experience with children that if I were to have to deal with something, I feel like I already would be able to call you and be like, this is what's going on. And you'd be like, all right, so when this happens, this is what you got to do.
Yeah. Or not, or this is not what you do.
Yeah.
I tell people that all the time.
I was going to say mine would be like, don't do this.
I did this, so don't do it.
Right.
I mean, I think my kids are great. Your kids are great, but we definitely learn from our mistakes along the way. That is for sure.
Well,
Sometimes our kids pay the price of that.
Yeah. There's no perfect instruction manual.
No,
that's why I used to say to my mom, because she's like, I just want you to have one. I just want you to have one. And I was like, well, Mom, you're not guaranteed. Like, what are you going to get? No. Like, you're not guaranteed.
Yeah, it's definitely not a guarantee.
I'm like, look, because I used to like talk about my family. I'm like, look, you had 4. You great, great parents. We all are pretty different, but yet still Cody and Robin got into a lot of trouble.
And they might. That's the thing.
You
just don't know.
Yeah.
It's a crapshoot.
Well, you just, I wanted to say Russian roulette, playing Russian roulette with your butthole, but it's not your butthole.
Well, that's spicy food.
Yeah.
Or old chicken. Or raw chicken. Yeah, no, it's definitely a learning experience.
That's actually
my Alexa is talking for no reason. I was like, what? Is there somebody in the house?
No, I was gonna ask you, who's here?
I know. What's wrong, Jeanna? Sorry, go ahead, Devon.
Oh, I was just going to say, so when I finish this book, I have an idea for another, and it's advice from a single mom. It's do as I say, not as I do.
Yes.
Hey,
I think it's brilliant.
Hey, let me smell your breath.
Okay. That's an inside joke.
Oh, that was a parenting moment for sure.
If that's not in that book,
Oh, it will be.
That needs to be in the book.
Oh,
What is it? You'll have to wait for the book. And it's not beer. It's not what you think it is. So good.
Hands down, one of my favorite stories.
It's so
she
good.
has told me.
It's so good.
You can't make this shit up.
That was the worst.
All right. Well,
Okay.
shall we all finish our day?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As much as I love sitting and talking to both of you ladies,
Yep.
No.
I have to work out and I'm so unmotivated. And I know that if I don't go in like the next 15 minutes, I won't go.
It's true.
Yeah. It's true.
Honestly,
Yes.
by the time I got to the gym, I was like, do I really want to be here?
How many times have we done that?
A lot.
We get there, we were like, we could go to breakfast.
And we're like, yep.
Yeah.
We're going to brunch.
We're going to brunch.
Yep.
And then complain the whole time.
Oh,
All
I
right.
hate my belly's hanging.
I know.
I can't.
Seriously.
You're like, yes, I'll have bacon.
Yeah,
and
shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, get your shit together. All right. Well, Devon, thank you so much. We cannot wait. We will definitely be updating you guys, our listeners, as to when, I'm not going to say if, because it's happening, when Devon gets her book out, because believe me, we are going to be pushing that shit because we would love to ride on Devon's coattails.
Yep.
We want to ride on Devon's success.
I definitely want to be in a piggyback position.
Yes. Yes. Yes, for sure. But yeah, thanks, Deb, for coming on here. You look gorgeous.
Thanks
Gorgeous.
for having me.
I know.
Of course.
Now I am going to go and clean myself up because I've just been looking at you like, okay, I could.
I know.
All right. How does she have her
How does
eyeliner?
she do her eyebrows?
How does she do her eyebrows? All right. I'm going to go.
No, seriously.
I'm going to go practice some new techniques.
Yeah. So thanks, guys, for listening. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, 5-star rating, 5-star warning, and we will talk to you guys next week.